Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. We're going to dive into a comprehensive overview of various crime categories and explore effective prevention strategies. Specifically, we'll take a closer look at burglary, home invasions, thefts, and white collar crimes, examining how each of these impacts our society. I'm excited to share insights that will help us better understand these issues and how we can work towards reducing their occurrence. Let's get started. Today, we'll focus on four main types of crime: burglary, home invasions, thefts, and white collar offenses. Each of these categories is unique in how they are carried out, what motivates the offenders, and the impact they have on victims and society as a whole. Understanding these differences is crucial for developing effective strategies to prevent and respond to these crimes. For instance, burglary and theft generally involve the illegal taking of property without direct confrontation. On the other hand, home invasions are more aggressive, often involving direct confrontation and higher levels of violence. White collar crimes, meanwhile, are nonviolent but cause significant financial harm, typically occurring in professional or corporate environments. Recognizing these distinctions helps us address each crime more effectively. Burglary is essentially defined as the unlawful entry into a building or structure with the intention to commit theft or another felony. This crime poses serious risks, especially to residential security and personal property. But the impact goes beyond just the loss of valuables. Victims often experience significant psychological distress, feeling unsafe in their own homes. It's important to note that burglary rates aren't constant. They fluctuate over time and differ by region, influenced by factors like economic conditions, law enforcement practices, and broader social dynamics. Even with these variations, burglary remains a persistent concern. As a result, it drives continuous advancements in security measures and encourages communities to stay vigilant and work together to prevent these incidents. Home invasions are serious crimes where someone forcibly enters an occupied home with the intention to harm the people inside or steal valuables. Unlike typical burglaries, these incidents are far more violent and traumatic because they directly threaten the safety of the occupants. We often see a rise in home invasions during economic downturns, as financial hardship can increase desperation or lead to more criminal activity. To prevent these crimes, it's crucial to have strong security measures in place, such as alarms, sturdy locks, and surveillance cameras. Equally important is the role of the community and law enforcement, working together through awareness programs and quick responses to limit harm and discourage offenders from targeting homes. Theft is defined as the unauthorized taking of someone else's property with the intent to keep it permanently. It's important to understand the different common types of theft we encounter. Pickpocketing is when someone stealthily removes items from a person's possession, often in crowded places. Shoplifting involves taking goods from retail stores without paying. Then there's motor vehicle theft, which includes stealing cars, motorcycles, or other vehicles. Globally, thefts make up the majority of property crimes, highlighting how prevalent this issue is. While pickpocketing and shoplifting continue to be widespread problems, we're also seeing a rise in motor vehicle theft in many regions. This trend poses unique challenges and calls for focused prevention and recovery strategies to address these specific types of theft effectively. White collar crimes are nonviolent offenses that occur within business or professional environments. They typically involve deceit or breach of trust rather than physical harm. Some common types include fraud, which is basically tricking someone for financial gain; embezzlement, where someone misuses funds they were supposed to manage; insider trading, which is using confidential information to make illegal trades; and money laundering, which hides the origins of illicit money to make it look legitimate. These crimes have a massive financial impact, causing billions of dollars in losses worldwide each year. One of the biggest challenges is that they're often hard to detect and prosecute because of their complexity and the sophisticated methods involved. What makes it even more difficult is that these crimes often involve individuals who are trusted within their organizations, making betrayal of trust a key element in many cases. When we look at property crimes, such as burglary and theft, they typically involve the direct loss or damage of physical assets. These crimes not only result in material loss, but also generate immediate fear and trauma for the victims, directly impacting their sense of safety and security. On the other hand, white collar crimes have a different nature and set of challenges. These offenses mainly cause financial and organizational harm, shaking public trust in institutions and markets. Prosecuting white collar crime is often more complicated due to its technical complexity, requiring specialized expertise and resources. Beyond individual victims, these crimes can have far reaching effects, disrupting economies and governance structures. So, while the harm from property crimes is often immediate and tangible, white collar crimes tend to cause deep, systemic damage that affects society on a larger scale. When it comes to preventing crime and enhancing law enforcement responses, there are several key strategies to consider. First, community vigilance plays a crucial role. Neighborhood watch programs and raising public awareness help empower residents to spot suspicious activities and collaborate with authorities. Next, home security technology has become more advanced and accessible. Tools like alarms, cameras, reinforced locks, and strategic lighting can significantly reduce the risk of break ins. On the legal side, it's important to update laws to address new and emerging crime tactics, ensuring that sentencing remains effective and appropriate. Financial regulations also need to be strengthened. By improving transparency and auditing processes, we can better deter white collar crimes, which often rely on exploiting loopholes. Lastly, law enforcement agencies themselves must adapt by developing specialized units with focused training and fostering cooperation between different agencies. This multifaceted approach is essential for staying ahead of crime and protecting our communities. To wrap up, it's crucial to fully grasp the different types of crimes we discussed: burglary, home invasions, thefts, and white collar crimes. Each has its own specific definition, impact, and trends that shape how we understand and address them. Property crimes directly threaten our physical safety and possessions, creating immediate harm and fear in our communities. On the other hand, white collar crimes may not involve physical violence, but they inflict significant financial damage and undermine trust in our institutions. Preventing these crimes demands a comprehensive strategy that blends technology, community engagement, solid legal frameworks, and focused law enforcement efforts. Ultimately, informed and active communities, working together with coordinated responses, are key to tackling these very criminal challenges effectively.